Welcome to 15 News Weekly, news and activities happening in and around Southfield. Here's your update. There are countless families struggling with something that many of us take for granted each day: transportation. Major car repairs and their costs can severely affect families who are already struggling to make ends meet. But a local program recently helped to provide financial assistance to low-income Southfield families in need of car repairs while also promoting health and fitness. The program, the 5K Run/1 Mile Walk, known as Tone Up for Tune-Ups.
Well, Tone Up for Tune-Ups is a 5K/1 mile family-friendly run-walk event, and our mission is to promote health and wellness while supporting families who are financially struggling, specifically with car repairs. So that's the Tone Up portion, is helping people get in shape for the summer, and the Tune Up portion is helping those families in need.
Tone Ups for Tune-Ups happens annually through a partnership with Southfield Human Services Coordinator Rhonda Terry, who screens applicants to get them the assistance that they need.
So what a resident would do, they would call me, they would say, "Hi Rhonda, I need a new tire, my car needs some brakes, can you help me?" So the first step would be, they have to make sure they're a Southfield resident, and I would need to see their identification. They also would need to bring me 2 quotes from 2 licensed mechanics. I would need to see their tax return from last year. I also would need a letter on letterhead from their employer stating that they are working a minimum of 20 hours a week and how much they are earning currently, weekly, annually, or monthly. And then I would take that to our Tone Up for Tune-Up review board, and then we possibly can help with maybe, $100 or $200. We don't help with the whole total amount, but we can help with some of it. And so far, since 2012, we've helped 28 families.
Participation is broad and varied as both young and old alike participate in the walk/run, which isn't as daunting as some might think.
We kind of advertise ourselves as a beginner's 5K, if you will. A lot of people walk it. 5 kilometers is 3.2 miles. People take it at their own pace. There's, some people go fast, some people go slow. There's really, it's not ultra competitive, let's say. We have prizes for winners for fun, but everyone gets a medal, everyone gets a t-shirt, everyone has a good time with the food and DJ down there. So it's really a welcoming atmosphere that anyone can come out to.
At the end of the day, Tone Up for Tune-Up organizers say the program fills a vital community need.
It's just a great program. In the metropolitan area, our transportation system, although we have the smart bus and we have TOS and we have cabs, a lot of people do not have transportation to get to work or to drop their children off at daycare. And so it's just very important we have a way to help people to be able to get around in the city.
Good decision-making is an essential life skill, but most people acquire it only through a process of trial and error, if at all. However, a local nonprofit organization recently offered a program that looked to instill powerful decision-making skills in young people to help them better shape their futures. The Southfield chapter of My Brother's Keeper recently held a summer seminar designed to help middle school-aged boys make good decisions relating to healthy eating, lifestyle, and personal safety matters. Hosted by Fox 2 Detroit's Josh Landon, the event proved to be an impactful one for area youth.
It was a wonderful experience. Again, I grew up here in the city of Detroit in the metro area on the city's east side. And one reason why I came back home is just to give back to the community, to teach young people, hey, you can do what I'm doing, or you can do something even greater. It doesn't matter if you grew up in a rough neighborhood, on the block, if you will, if you have obstacles you're going through. You can achieve whatever you want if you just stay focused and stay positive.
Event participants hope the kids learn life lessons that they'll take to heart for many years to come.
I believe the kids here learn a lot. A lot of them seemed engaged. 1 or 2, probably not so, but I see for the most part, a lot of the kids here seemed engaged and interested in what the speakers had to say, and I think everyone, for the most part, walked away learning more.
What am I? I am my brother's keeper. Who am I? I am my brother's keeper.
The desire to make cities age-friendly has been a trend that is becoming more popular, as evidenced by the city holding a recent age-friendly community kickoff at the Southfield Pavilion.
We are having our kickoff of the Southfield Age-Friendly Communities process. And what that involves is getting everybody in the community on board with trying to make Southfield a place where people who are aging feel welcome and that the community is designed for their needs.
The event incorporated a series of workshops and discussion forums designed to help determine what the needs of area seniors actually are, which organizers hope will give the city direction on how to proceed in developing viable senior-friendly initiatives moving forward. This will be timely as the senior population continues to grow in the years to come.
The demographic change that's happening in this country, it's happening in Southfield, it's happening in Metro Detroit a little bit faster than it's happening in the rest of the state. But around the country, in the United States, 10,000 people turn 65 every day. By 2030, 1 in every 4 individuals is going to be over the age of 65. That's going to have huge implications for all kinds of things. It's going to have huge implications in driving, in the types of housing that either adaptations that may need to be made or alternative housing that may need to have in Southfield. It's going to have huge implications on how we communicate, because we know that people who are currently in their 70s and older are not as technologically adept as the younger individuals. So it's going to have huge implications in all kinds of things. And these are things that the city's going to need to address.
The kickoff is part of an international effort and represents Southfield's desire to join a network of communities who are trying to achieve similar goals with their seniors.
What we're joining is a network of communities that are trying to do this same thing, and it's sponsored by AARP and the World Health Organization. So it's not just what's happening in the United States, it's happening all over the world. And so the next steps are for us to do a community assessment to see what kinds of services we need, and after that we'll begin developing our plan, and after that we'll begin implementing our plan.
Rose Abakate, a local Southfield resident, is a recipient of the latest Cable 15 Kerrs Award. The award is given in recognition of residents who make a difference in the community. Abakate has earned national recognition in her advocacy efforts in pushing for early screenings of the genetic disease adrenoleukodystrophy, or ALD, in newborn babies. She was successful in getting elected officials to pass Samuel's Law, named after her son who died from ALD. Surrounded by family and friends, Abakate received the award in a small in-studio ceremony at Southfield Multimedia Services.
I'm very honored, and I really want to thank the City of Southfield for their tremendous support towards my advocacy. This law is going to give opportunity to other families and children to enjoy what my son did not.
Former longtime Southfield Multimedia Services and Cable 15 news host Leonard Urist passed suddenly a couple weeks ago. Urist had worked as a producer on-air personality with Cable 15 in the late 90s and early to mid-2000s. He is survived by a sister and extended family. 15 News remembers Leonard Urist. The City of Southfield recently held a grand opening of the new Miracle League concession building. The 1,441 square foot structure includes office space, locker rooms, ADA-compliant public restrooms, concession area, and storage space for the Miracle League. The Miracle League is a nonprofit organization that provides children with physical or cognitive disabilities an opportunity to play baseball as a team member in an organized league. Here are your latest Southfield road updates. 10 Mile Road at Pierce Road, west of Greenfield Road, will be closed for storm, sanitary, sewer, water main, and pavement repairs. Traffic will be detoured through Southfield Road to Mount Vernon to Greenfield and back to 10 Mile Road and vice versa. The road will fully reopen to traffic the evening of August the 31st. That brings us to the end of this 15 News Weekly Edition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.